Hello, everyone, and welcome to our first episode of our new podcast, RECast. This is a movie review podcast going over a bunch of different movies to start off, and so you guys get a feel for what type of movies we like. We're going to do the first 12 episodes of our favorite 3 movies of all time. The first 4 weeks will be all of our third favorite movies in no particular order, and at the end of the 4th episode we'll vote on whose favorite was best, and then we'll continue until we finish all 12 movies. Whoever had the most favorites gets to pick the first movie franchise that we're going to go over. So now we'll go through our list starting with me. So my third favorite is Here Comes the Boom. My second favorite is Baby Driver. And my favorite movie of all time, which is the best movie of all time, is Tower Heist. And one of you guys want to pick up the next one?
Yeah, sure. I'll go ahead. Personally, my favorite movie is Interstellar, just for the sheer amount of kind of science fiction, kind of like almost real science in it, and it's just really cool and fun with the dramatic-ass music happening all the time. And then my second one's actually going to be a very off that path and go to an animated movie by, what is it, Hayao Miyazaki? Is that right? I think it's Hayao Miyazaki. Princess Mononoke. And
you're right.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. And that is one of my favorite animated movies personally. I just think it's really cool with a interesting take on nature versus humans. And then the last one's going to be Saving Private Ryan, just because I enjoy the military and I find it very, very crazy at how some people can do the things that they did during these events.
Nice.
That's mine.
Tyler?
All right. So for my third movie, like my third place movie of all time, it's going to sound really dumb. And I have a really dumb reason behind liking this movie so much. But 100% Godzilla.
The new one? Or which one?
The new one. Honestly,
Okay.
either of the new ones. We could do the one that came out in like the 2000s, or we could do the King of the Monsters. I like them both. It's up to y'all.
It's definitely up to you. You get to pick the goddamn movie, Tyler.
Well, then I'm going to go with King of the Monsters.
All right, well, there you go.
Because they hint at the next movie, and I'm really hyped for the third one.
The next one's coming out next year.
Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yep. Godzilla vs. King Kong. It's pretty sure
I
the trailer's already out.
I didn't want to say what the third movie was going to be, but yeah, they definitely, in the credits for King of the Monsters, they showed King Kong on the wall. They referenced Skull Island, and they definitely talk about Godzilla and King Kong fighting over who's the real king.
Heck yeah, man. That's exciting.
And then 2, Top Gun. It's a real guilty pleasure movie of mine.
It's a good movie.
I've never seen it, so I'm excited to see that because I've heard a lot of good things.
I've never
It's
seen
actively the only movie that I own on Blu-ray.
It's true, he has it. I've seen it on the film.
All right.
And then top of all...
What?
Nothing. Tyler's top goddamn movie.
What's wrong with the top movie,
Continue,
dude?
Tyler.
Too Fast, Too Furious. What?
Oh, okay. I see what's wrong.
Such a stupid goddamn pick.
Yours is Tower Heist. I don't want to hear anything.
Tower Heist will go toe-to-toe with Too Fast, Too Furious. And
You
Oh,
should
I
go
gotta
toe-to-toe with
say,
Too Fast. If your favorite movie has to go toe-to-toe with Too Fast, Too Furious, you might have an issue.
Yikes, brother.
All I
Such
gotta
a
say
bad
is, to all the haters, Too Fast, Too Furious, eject those Cedo, cuz. Get the fuck out of
fucking
here.
eject this, Cito, because we hungry. All right. Wait, Josh just went.
Sorry,
Torrey.
it's my turn. So, my favorite movies are both trilogies. The Lord of the Rings trilogy is my favorite set of movies, and the newer Hobbit trilogy is one of my favorites as well. But we figured that wouldn't go well with this format. So my top 3 after those two.
Well, wait. Give your favorite for those 3. That way people get a feel for that too.
For the Lord of the Rings?
Yeah. What was your original list going to be?
My original list was going to be at number 1, The Fellowship of the Ring, just because I love the Shire and I love the cozy environment that starts off with, and the creation of the Fellowship. It just feels like an adventure.
Would you live in the Shire?
What?
Would you live in the Shire?
No
I
one
would
wants to
love to
live
live
in
in the Shire.
hills.
What do you
It's a
mean?
beautiful
Torrey's
country.
That would be
lying.
cool.
New Zealand's gorgeous.
That would be cool.
My second one was going to be Return of the King because I don't know. I just like that one better than Twin Towers.
See, that's my favorite is Twin Towers.
I
Really?
also think
I like Twin Towers, but I like
Two
Minas
Towers or
Tirith
Twin
better.
Towers?
I like the environment. I like seeing the
Never
undead
forget.
army just like wreck the run across the plain. I guess
Yeah.
it's the same feeling when you see Gandalf running down the hill in Twin Towers, but
Spoilers.
it's not a huge spoiler.
Spoilers.
If you haven't seen Lord of the Rings at this point in time, you probably
Well, that's
should.
why we're doing this
I-
thing, so that
I mean,
they can watch it and we can talk about it later.
Yeah, I
Could you
guess,
imagine
okay.
if they made the Lord
That's
of the
not a
Rings?
huge integral
now?
part of the story, though.
Imagine.
But and the third one is Twin Towers. So and the Hobbit, you can't really take that out of order. So it's just like in order of the Hobbit movies.
Right. All right. So, and then what's your actual
Um,
list now?
So the
since
list
we can't
without
do that.
trilogies, is at number one is Les Miserables because I love the musical and I love it. I don't know, it's just really nice.
Which is weird because I didn't know that. So you and Tia have the same favorite movie, which is
Oh,
also
that's her favorite
strange.
too?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. Well, we saw it in theaters and it really I don't know, it really hit me hard.
Kept telling me that story, but she said it was just her and her mom. So you went too?
Yeah, it was me, my mother, her, and Sawyer was there.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Almost like they're twins.
I know they're twins,
Whoa.
but
We
they
don't
hate
do everything
all the
together.
opposite things. Or, I mean, they like all the opposite things.
That's true.
Did you know? Did you know that they're twins?
My number two
No.
is also an animated movie. It's Your Name. Most people know about Your Name. This one also,
My name?
I don't know. What's your name?
It's Cheats.
But we'll get into that later. But my three was what we're watching today, and that's Megamind.
Aw, shit.
I kind of wanted to pick a goofy movie for number three, and I love this movie. When I was like a teenager or growing up, because we owned it and I watched it a bunch.
Fair
Freaking
enough.
good
Really,
movie.
like I was telling these guys, I didn't realize how much I loved watching it and how they talk and whatnot in this movie, which we'll probably get to. But it's kind of a big part of how a little bit of my humor today, like mispronouncing things wrong and saying actions like they do.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over a couple of facts for Megamind that I got together. The budget was 130 million USD.
It's also a super cast of awesome people.
Yeah, it had a good cast. The box office was 321.9 million, so they made a little bit more than double what their budget was. So that's good. The original release was October 30th, and the director was Tom McGrath, also
What
known
year?
for directed 2010.
Okay.
So Tom McGrath, who was also known for directing all the Madagascar movies, both the Boss Baby movies, which there's one coming up, so there'll be two, and then the upcoming Magic School Bus movie that is to be announced on when that's going to be releasing.
Y'all want to see a Magic School Bus movie?
Dude, fuck yeah.
Is it like real time or is it like
Yeah, is it like real or animated?
I don't know. Since all of his movies have been animated, I imagine
I was gonna
animated.
say it's DreamWorks, isn't it?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. That makes.
They're all
You
DreamWorks.
think they're gonna give Miss Frizzle that booty?
Probably.
Oh wait, is that Pixar or is that DreamWorks?
That's Pixar.
Oh okay, my bad. Never mind.
So he
I
was
don't know,
also
the hippo from Madagascar.
fucking
I like
Moto.
What if
Shit.
on the Magic School Bus cartoon show, all just high out of their goddamn minds?
They already were.
These are the treasures lost to time.
No, but I thought it was interesting because the director for this did a bunch of other shit, and he was in the animation department when he was doing that. So he was like animation department in Space Jam, Hercules,
No way.
The Grinch Stole Christmas, and Cats and Dogs, which that movie sucks.
It's really bad. I've seen it like 3 times though.
Why
I've
is it
seen
so
it
bad?
far more than 3. Have you ever seen Cats and Dogs?
There's several.
not-
There's more than one of them.
It's
There's like 2 or
very
3.
bad.
There's like 2 or 3 of them.
I saw
too.
the second one. I don't know if there's
It gets
3.
way worse.
Does
There's
it?
3 of them. I'm pretty sure.
That's unfortunate.
Is
It's
that
really
movie
bad.
where like the cats and dogs were secret agents
Yes,
Oh okay.
it's so
and they
stupid.
talk?
Yep,
Oh no!
you gotta watch it.
Dude, I don't know. It sounds pretty good.
But yeah. So what'd you guys think of Megamind?
I fucking love this movie, dude.
Like,
Hey.
let's do a off the top. Let's do a like number count out of 10 type of thing, I would probably give it an 8.5.
I'm gonna give it an 8 too. I'm just gonna give it an 8. Like, I think it's just really, really good. Obviously, I didn't really think much of it when it originally came out, but
I liked it. I saw it in theaters when it originally came out.
Did you? Nice.
see, I did not.
I'll
do
say a
that.
9. I obviously love this movie.
Yeah. Torlor?
I would give it a 9 because
Woo! Damn. Okay.
it's really punny and
I-
humor, and I love stupid humor.
It's so goofy.
I do also
I love the
enjoy
goofiness.
stupid humor. So.
I just caught a lot of like small things that I don't remember. Like when he kidnapped Roxanne and they're in the observatory, he's just like talking at her really slowly, and she just went off like, "Please talk more slowly." And I never caught that before.
Yeah.
Or remembered it at least. And I'm
Well, like every conversation beat is like a shit talk or a pun.
yeah,
I
I don't know. It rubs me
never
really.
ends.
Did you guys catch at the beginning, when they were still like kids at the schoolhouse? Like Music Man made his debut. Like he was
that's
playing
right.
guitar and playing Itsy Bitsy Spider at the beginning. So like
Yeah, you're
it's a
right.
bit of foreshadowing there.
I didn't connect that because
Yeah,
No, I didn't.
it just doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter, but it is
No,
foreshadowing.
It matters. That's a funny little connection.
Yeah. So I
Just
thought that
plays
was
on the joke
interesting.
evermore.
Yeah.
I thought there was a different part of foreshadowing, but we'll save that for later because I don't know.
Well, I'm not gonna go beat by
Yeah.
beat because you guys yelled at me for doing that in the other
Because
one.
you read
No,
off the
dude, it's
script.
Yo, but
Alright.
like at the beginning of the movie, what do you like? Do you think if Megamind would have actually landed in the? Oh, by the way, before I even go into that part, like, what are the odds that like they collide on their way down to the Earth?
That's the point. That's
That's
why
the
it's so funny.
comedic beat.
yeah,
I
exactly.
know, we're like, what?
You can change your fate.
That's.
Let me
I was
just
gonna
say this.
That's one. That's
If it would have been opposite, and then fucking Metro Man would have gone to jail, the world would have been fucked. So
well, he could have just
Oh,
escaped.
yeah,
I
you're
don't think they
right.
would have kept him in jail because he doesn't look like Megamind does. But one point.
No, but
one
he
of the
got-
funniest.
he got taught right from
You're
wrong.
saying it's because he's
But it
white
was
and
like
let him
wrong
out?
from right.
But it's not like the warden just kept him there. That's because he looked weird, I guess.
I don't think so.
Saying-
I
You don't
think
think
it was-
someone would have adopted Metro Man?
Well, no, they let
Alien.
they let the
They let the weird looking blue baby in. They kept him in the jail.
yeah they let him stay because the inmates wanted to watch him, and then the inmates taught him wrong, and then he helped them like escape, and that's why he was still in there.
But what I'm saying is, they let the inmates keep him. They kept him there because he was
You
a
think
weird
it?
looking giant.
I
blue baby.
suppose if it was a normal looking baby that smashed into the earth with a fucking capsule, that they would have been like, "Hey, we should probably find a parents of this." But since it was blue, they were like, we don't need to report this. It's fucking
and had a weird.
yeah."
Another like who just opens a baby pod in their own mansion and is like, yeah, I'm keeping this baby.
That was a really funny part because it's just like
I
a jab
personally
at the
like
rich.
the husband's response.
Yeah,
The
like
husband's
it made me
response,
think
he
of
was like, yeah, he's like, yeah, son, I thought of you.
Nothing but the best for you.
and then it's like, our baby flies. Like, nothing but the best for you, darling.
Yikes, dude.
I think we know that Megamind would not have grown up evil because the movie like obviously shows that he's a good dude.
No, he had to learn.
Well, he had to be shown any sort of affection at all.
That's true. He was shunned a lot, so
And he tried when he was
Also,
younger.
why is everybody obsessed with Roxanne?
because she got the
She cute.
she got the booty.
Does she have the booty?
She got a little bit of
It's
booty.
a Pixar movie. This ain't.
Yeah, this isn't Pixar.
She didn't have a dump truck, but she's got the booty.
Let's not talk about animated badonkadonks.
Hey,
Why not?
it's fine. She's over 18. It's cool.
Yeah, she's a news reporter. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay,
She clearly has a career. She's a well-made woman.
she's not real.
She deserves our respect, Tori.
You're right.
Could be gay. I don't know.
Who was it that's all over the internet? Mrs. Incredible,
Yeah, dude.
Among other people, yeah.
no, among other people.
Dude, Aunt Fanny.
Anywho, let's go back to Megamind.
Yes. So I enjoyed when they were doing the crowd thing, when they were first kidnapping Roxanne, how Minion ran over the dude with the balloons when the car was invisible. So it's just carrying him away.
On an invisible car.
Yeah. And then when it pans backwards, it shows all the other people that he ran over before he kidnapped Roxanne, and they're all confused looking. So
does it? I don't remember that.
Yeah,
I remember the first.
I watched it 3 times in a week. I caught a lot of things. I'm sorry.
No, dude, don't apologize. It's really good. I like that. That's called dedication.
The
Good
Spider.
sheets.
Yes, but the Spider is another good comedic beat.
What do you guys think of Bernard?
He didn't have very good posture.
He's purposely boring.
That's true.
So.
He was one of the an internet mega nerd.
My issue with Bernard is they never reanimated him, so he's still hydrated or dehydrated.
No, they did. They put him in the washer.
Did they?
Yeah, at the end of the movie, after the credits, Minion's doing laundry.
Oh, I didn't.
And he
watch
opens
that.
the washer, and Bernard pops out like dizzy and shit.
Oof.
He's like, "You should really empty your pockets before you put it in the laundry."
I never knew that.
I didn't see it. I was trying to pan forward. It must have been like a second because
It's
I
not
panned
very
through it
long at
pretty
all.
quick.
Yeah. Maybe you should have. Never mind.
I'm sorry. My bad.
You should have watched the movie at 0.25 times speed instead of 1.25.
Maybe you should have actually watched it on a real format.
Oh, ha, ha, ha. The animation, though. It was so
I
good.
do like that Bernard was brutally honest with the lady. He was like, I'm not allowed to insult guests."
I can't directly insult the guests. He's
crazy.
Every person that's ever worked retail.
I was gonna say, yeah, I can feel that.
Every single person. Like,
I hope you don't think I'm crazy. Like I'm not allowed to directly insult the guests.
Stop talking to me.
He just pushes the card away and starts mumbling to himself.
Sometimes it just do be like that.
And then he talks shit about Megamind's cosplay of Megamind. Poor Megamind.
Which is why he's like the
Oh, I
representation.
got a cheap little replica of his dehydration gun.
Yeah.
Turned into an ice cube.
Not to like go way too far ahead because it's gonna go way too far ahead. But like,
No,
why
that's
didn't he just utilize that more? Right? Couldn't that have just like won the battle?
I mean, did he ever try to use it on Metro Man?
Yeah, why didn't he use it on Metro Man?
It really doesn't work on him.
You don't think so?
Maybe they don't have any hydration, Josh.
Why are they so dehydrated?
They don't drink any water.
You talk like they have a lot of banter between him and Roxanne at the beginning to how many of his things failed.
Yeah.
And his thing was when the sunbeam was warming up. He was like, "Well, see you next week." And she was like, "See you the same time next week." So I'm assuming he already tried that, and since it was so predictable, like it obviously didn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's why he kept trying all those things to scare her, and she was like, "Oh."
The spiders knew.
Do you guys think
The spider was new.
Yes. Do you guys think that Metro Man's whole facade was like a Jesus reference? Because they had him walking on water.
I like to think of it as it's just as fake as. Never mind.
That's not nice.
I mean,
Jesus.
I mean, I didn't read too much into it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay. I wasn't
feel
sure.
like-
That's why I was asking.
Yeah.
No, I felt more like it was a hey, I'm really cool and powerful.
Yeah,
you know?
like he's got all different types of powers. He's basically Superman,
yeah, basically, yeah.
except bigger calves.
He has a huge chest and a tiny, tiny waist.
Yeah.
Does anyone else notice that proportion weirdness?
wrong with that?
He skips leg day every day.
Yeah.
Isn't that how, like, in the health classes when you're like in middle school? Isn't that like how they pictured the perfect man having like that giant Y-shaped shoulders or some shit?
I don't feel like that's the perfect man. I feel like you could get snapped in half if that was going to be.
Dude, I'm pretty sure I remember seeing like an art class like that was the thing.
Leave Markiplier alone.
Shoulders so wide that you can't scratch your back. Just like, I can't do it. I
Tell me
can't.
you don't want that?
Could someone scratch my back? I can't.
Oh, another
No, that's-
part with the like when they were in the dome. One of my favorite jokes of the whole fucking movie was the custom baby seal leather boots.
Yeah.
I'm shaking in my custom baby seal leather boots.
That is pretty evil.
This
You gotta.
is so good.
It sound like you did because I love that one too. You see the symbol of it too, like it was pretty.
Yeah, it had a fucking
a literal baby seal.
But like, do you think it was made out of real seals, or is that just like the
Custom.
brand?
Oh,
Baby.
absolutely! It's custom.
Oh, custom. Oh, you're right. It's
custom made.
custom for his.
That is pretty evil. Like, that's probably the evilest thing he's ever done in that entire movie.
I would. Agree.
I don't think that's the
I
case.
think that's 100% the case.
What
else did he do?
Like, the Black Mamba was pretty terrifying.
What
It's
is that?
cloth.
How is that evil?
He was just bebopping down the street, dude.
Yeah, dude, he was just walking for that.
And technically, he was already in control, too. He wasn't breaking any laws because he is the law.
Oh,
And
that's
his
not where I
mascara was
going
really
with that, but okay.
What's that?
I think
You don't remember
Torrey
the
got my
mascara?
joke.
One at a time, gentlemen.
We just kind of happened to talk at the same time 3 times in a row.
Not bad.
Tyler, you first. What?
I mean, I thought the Black Mamba was pretty terrifying.
I don't know. I
But
think
is
a
it
mech was
evil?
Was it the way he said it?
No, because
Black Mamba.
obviously we're in two completely different mindsets here. It's fine.
I think
naturally.
Are you saying
Tyler.
like? Are you saying like porn? Is that what you're saying?
Maybe.
It's that meme.
Okay, got it.
But like the second the minion said Black Mamba, I lost it in my chair.
No, really? That's what you were thinking?
I immediately lost it.
My mind
Without
flashed
a
to
doubt.
that, but I didn't think that was what they were going for. You think that's what they were going for?
No, that's not at all what they were going for. But
No, I think that's what they were going for. It's Will Ferrell and a group of other really funny comedians.
That's
that do
fair.
normal stand-up.
Really?
Tina Fey, you don't think Tina Fey would make that would not make that joke?
I don't know who Tina Fey is, to be real
What?
honest with you.
yeah, I'm a bit.
What?
I got.
She's
Sorry,
probably
man.
the most famous female comedian of all time.
That's not true.
I agree.
Sarah Silverman.
Google female comedians.
Okay.
Sarah Silverman is good also. Hold on.
I only know like 2 comedians, and it's like John Mulaney, and I can't even think of the other one.
Wow, I hate you.
The
Yeah, no
funniest
problem.
one-
Comedy you can watch in my house.
This
Tina
man is
Fey.
a single person that has a Netflix original special.
You're
Tina
stupid.
Fey is hilarious and she's excellent. She has so much. She has a lot of movies and a lot of stand-up.
Oh, she was on 30 Rock.
She's on 30 Rock. She's like the main character.
I've never seen 30 Rock.
It's I've seen a little bit.
What's that? What is it?
It's a
30
show.
Rock's like a it's basically the black version of
It's
Saturday
alcohol.
Night Live.
Oh, okay.
They're out of the same studio, or they're
Yeah.
in the same building at least.
I mean, Alec Baldwin and Tina Fey, like the same cast, like the same people from that do a lot of Saturday Night.
Yeah, and
Live.
Ellen. Duh.
You don't like Ellen?
Oh, Joan died. That sucks. Joan Rivers died. I don't know if you know that.
I did not know that.
Anyway, we should go back on the fucking Megamind thing.
Tangent.
Why did we bring up Tina Fey? Oh, you were
she's
just
the-
saying Black Mamba. Got it. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Back on
Roxanne.
track. Yeah, well, I know that.
The good old
Well,
Black Mamba reference.
Yes. So we'll go with it was probably a dick joke. All right. So begs the question: is Megamind packing?
You think he's got that
I
schmeat?
didn't see
He's
a
got
bulge.
the schmeat.
Oh,
Did
bro,
not-
he's packing.
I did not see a bulge.
He's
Oh,
got
you know what? Oh,
He's
wait,
a
he
grower.
did-
he's
Not
got
a
bulge
shower.
resistant
Not a
pants.
shower.
Oh, dude.
He does have a
But
nice
he's
ass.
probably a grower, not a shower, dude.
That's what Tyler said.
Oh, really?
He does have a
Yeah.
nice booty because when he was putting on the
God.
late, like the
Okay.
heights,
Someone's out here staring at Megamind's ass. Like,
that was part of the joke. It like snapped on the like the latex pants, and he had to like pull the wedge out because that's how toned his ass is.
That's how
Yeah.
thick he is.
It was literally
unlike
big-
Metro Man,
unlike Metro.
Megamind doesn't skip leg day.
Exactly.
What are you talking? Did you see the ending? the literal calves like.
Leg day.
One does not simply skip a leg day, friend.
He flexed his calves and a shockwave went out. What are you talking about? Skip leg day?
Oh, that wasn't actually Metro Man, though.
Yeah, but
That
that's.
was Titan. That was Titan.
No,
that wasn't Titan. That was Megamind.
In
In
Mega
the-
or fucking Metro Man's skin.
Yeah, but it's based off of what they scanned him. So technically, there was something that they got on like the scan.
You know, how do you like a hologram's muscles?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, how does that work?
Exactly.
Scan
Science.
something.
Science.
It's just like a regular 2D scanner except 3D.
A burst of
That
air.
makes sense.
Maybe if
How do you
were
3D
Megamind,
print
you
something, Josh?
Well,
I
it's
don't know.
it's like AR. That's what they're going towards. VR is like the shittier AR, basically. What they're working on is like you've seen Yu-Gi-Oh, right? You know how like halfway through they have those fucking virtual decks where they like
Augmented reality.
yeah. It's putting like holograms into this world instead of us going like putting headsets on, and it
Sounds like Assassin's Creed.
it's the opposite of Sword Art Online.
Is the Shadow Realm real?
No.
Jimbo.
It isn't?
God damn it. So, as we know, chicks don't like bouncy houses, they like clowns.
Oh yeah.
This is factual
It's
information.
a quote from.
Can
Who?
confirm. Tia said that she likes clowns more than bouncy houses.
She definitely did not. Hey, Tia!
But didn't she?
Babe!
What?
Do you like bouncy houses or clowns better?
Bouncy houses.
Alright,
Oh,
so we have the expert. Thank you, Tia.
Why would you like clown? Why would you not like bouncy houses?
Bouncy houses are
This
100%
is all
better than
from
clowns.
Hal, by the way, which we haven't really. It's voiced by Jonah Hill.
Well, if
He's
they watch the
douchebag.
movie, then they got it.
Who's voiced by Jonah Hill?
It's Jonah Hill.
Hal?
Hal.
Quote, though, some
Yeah.
quotes.
Dude, I fucking hate Hal.
He's meant to be a hateable dude.
Yeah, he's got the first shirt that's like 404, something not found, and then the rest of the movie is just other geeky shirts.
Am I the only one that thinks that Metro Man's like personality in the start of the movie was kind of like
Dickish, yeah,
super
is,
douchey?
100%.
Super douchey.
Oh,
Yeah,
He was definitely big, though. He definitely hated it.
I mean, he was also like super flashy too. Like, I'm not sure if you noticed, but like he flew all the way up to like get to like the what is it, the observatory, right?
yeah.
You could just like make a beeline straight for it, but instead he was like dipping, diving, doing some flashy shit through some like the construction cranes.
He could appease the
And-
people.
And
Yeah,
yeah,
He's got a yeah.
I mean,
was
when you
juggling
watch so many
babies.
times in a row,
He was clearly unhappy.
was he juggling? Oh, he was juggling babies. You're
Yeah,
right.
he was juggling babies.
I don't think that was very safe.
What cojones that man has? Because I won't even touch a baby thinking it might explode.
That's how I feel, brother.
This man is just juggling them in the air.
I'm assuming when you have superpowers, you tend to be more confident in your physical
And the
abilities.
baby holding-
Well, it's not the physical ability, more so than like not destroying them completely. You know what I mean? Because
No,
most
okay.
people that like hold babies for the first time, like me included, you're uncomfortable because you don't want to hold them and then drop them.
What if he underestimated his strength when he was juggling the babies and just fucking yeeted a baby to the moon?
Would that baby become the Metro Man of the moon population?
No, it would die.
No, but they would not survive. So, like, but like, okay, hear me out.
Okay.
How many other civilizations are out there?
What if, like, you know how
Is the
parents
moon
are always like throwing their kid up in the air to see how high they can throw them without like dropping them?
Yeah.
What if he was doing that and just like you said, and just yeeted the kid?
They would die.
Wait.
He yeeted the kid to space and let the kid fall a mile
You guys seen
down.
the-
You guys ever heard of G-forces?
G4.
Like gravity?
You mean the hamster movie?
God damn you.
That's what I was thinking.
Ah!
Thank you, Tyler. Thank you for that.
Really do love this.
I definitely, the first thought was hamster movie, and then I made a quick little skip back to science. But my first thought was 100% hamster movie.
The worst goddamn movie.
Isn't it the worst movie?
It was great. It's better than Cat and Dog.
You know what the worst movie is? You know what my least favorite movie of all time is?
What is it? The Snakes on a Plane?
No, Chicken Run.
Chicken Run?
Snakes on a Plane aren't too bad.
Chicken Run.
Chicken
Okay,
Run's
you know
pretty
what? Yeah, I'm with you. Those are some pretty bad movies.
I
hate those claymations.
fucking
Chicken Run's
hate
actually-
claymations, but
Yeah, I was gonna
Chicken
say,
Run
it's a-
takes the cake.
bad. Claymation that
Or
makes
the
it gross.
pie, whatever you want to call it.
Chicken
What is
pie.
Chicken Run?
It's
old.
like Thanksgiving.
It's bad.
'Cause I thought you meant to say Chicken Little at first.
No,
Chicken Run's
Chicken
not-
Little's
Yeah,
pretty good.
But then they said Claymation, and I was like, wait a second, we're definitely not talking
Yeah,
about Chicken
Chicken
Run.
Run's something else.
No,
it's
Chicken
good.
Run.
I think it's good, actually. It's just, I will agree that the claymation is disgusting.
Dude, it is.
The best one's
All the-
Coraline, and I still hate Coraline. So
Coraline's
You
excellent.
hate Nightmare Before Christmas?
yes,
What?
Fuck you.
I also hate musicals, so I definitely hate Nightmare Before Christmas.
I mean,
Okay, like
But like,
I don't know. I don't really listen to musicals either. But I thought Coraline was really
listen to
good.
musicals, you watch them.
you listen and watch
It's like
Yeah,
any
I
other
guess.
movie.
with your eyes, Bert.
Since we're on the topic of music,
What's
the soundtracks for this movie, great taste. I
Yeah,
love the
it's very good.
soundtrack.
It you could switch the soundtrack out with any Iron Man movie, and it would work perfectly. So
Yeah.
You could have the theme song of the movie and have it work out.
It's a lot of AC/DC, a lot of Guns N' Roses.
yeah,
Just Iron Man.
it's just
Michael
an Iron
Jackson.
Man movie.
It's
Is there a
It's
Michael
really what it
Jackson
is.
movie?
I think it's at the end. I'm bad. I'm bad.
Oh yeah, it is. Okay, what's the?
if you think about it,
I don't. I think I knew at one point. I know the song for sure. I don't know who sings it.
if you think about it, isn't Mega Man just like an off-brand Iron Man? He just puts on robot suits.
Well,
Yeah.
Mega Man is, except it's Megamind.
I mean, Megamind.
Aha! I
I
fucked up
can't-
earlier too, so no worries.
You kick them from the Discord. How do we kick people from the Discord?
You don't have that power.
I can. It's my
Lock.
server.
I blocked Tyler.
Torrey
You
has the
block-
power here.
Why would you
What?
block Tyler?
I didn't block.
Rude, brother.
Torrey just kicks in my door and just beats the fuck out of me. It's Mega.
It's not Mega Man.
All right. So, chicks don't like bouncy houses; they like clowns. Except that's wrong. We've heard from the source.
I don't want eight.
What happened after that?
Hal got turned into a superhero.
Oh yeah. Roxanne found the hideout. Daddy's sorry.
Yeah.
Daddy, sorry.
Daddy,
I took a picture of this part where Megamind was taking the form of Bernard, the museum curator.
Nerd.
The face was like him blowing out a block of TNT, and it was really goofy looking and cute.
Was it cute?
I thought it was cute. His eyes are really cute looking.
Wouldn't that
Was it-
make you gay?
I guess.
Okay, cool. Anyway,
wow.
so Bernard,
Imagine.
We still making them jokes in 2021.
I'm gonna keep making them. It's a good meme.
You're terrible.
It's
Not
a
good for
good
podcast.
meme.
Not good for podcasts.
What? We have no problem with the gay community.
I mean, they cool.
Especially the trap community.
Best
10 out of 10.
Best community.
So Hal got injected
New
up the
Year,
nose.
same
with solid
He did
stuff.
get nose blasted, and then
Which seems like I actually cringe because it makes me so uncomfortable.
How it went in the nose, I have no idea.
He was like looking into the pipe.
well, he
and
said
yeah,
his bee went up
But
his
your
nose.
nostrils don't point forward.
He would, if you look, just the way that Hal looks around as a person, he's always
It's just fucking stupid.
He constantly just has his nose up in the air. Like,
it's always how he looks at people because he has like a terrible back posture, and he just like looks up.
He's
No,
also
that's
really
Bernard.
short, so he has to look up.
Who has really bad posture?
He was
How does
taller
that
than he was like a head taller than Roxanne, wasn't he?
Hal?
Bernard?
Yeah, Hal.
Uh,
Bernard was
Hal
about
was
the same
not-
size.
No, Hal was not taller. He was
Was
only
he not?
taller when he was a superhero.
Well, yeah, no, I remember that part, but I was
He's shorter
talking
than
about
Roxanne.
originally.
Was
Was he shorter than Roxanne?
yeah, Hal in his normal form is shorter than Roxanne.
Okay.
It's not even his final form.
It's not
Is
his
it
final
even
form.
its final form?
That's what it is to go further beyond.
Oh, so
Yeah.
I don't know when, off the top of my head. Do you guys know when Captain America came out? Like the first Avenger, like the original one.
I mean, give me
I'm
like
sure Google will know
30 seconds.
That's
and
true.
Yeah.
No, that's cheating. Can't do
off the
that.
top of my head.
Right off the
I'm a-
dome piece.
I'm gonna take a bet. 2008.
No, that was Iron Man.
Was it? Wasn't Captain America early?
It was 2011.
Okay, so this came out in 2010. So when Hal was baking behind the like bed, and then he pops out like he got all muscly. Tia said it was a Captain America reference, and I was like, I don't know. So
Kinda looks like it,
confirmed
doesn't
or
it?
not? Yeah, it does.
Well, I'm sure. I think that's like the comics, that's how they did it too, right?
Actually, it kind of looked like the Wolverine, like the way they did it. I wonder when the Wolverine came out.
X-Men.
Specifically the Wolverine, because the Wolverine was when he got his powers.
Oh, well, yeah.
Or wait, no, the Wolverine. It was X-Men Origins.
Mm-hmm. No, they didn't show how Wolverine was barely in Origins, wasn't he?
No, Origins was the entire X-Men Origins Wolverine was the first Wolverine movie.
Was it?
Okay, so Origins Wolverine
X-Men
was 2009, so it could have been that. No, you're okay.
I love watching all the
movies are all
X-Men
trash.
No, they're really good. It's just
They're all so bad.
They're so confusing.
There's like three good ones.
I think it's like only the Wolverine movies that are good, actually.
No, they're all good.
No, there's like three good X-Men movies. Like First Class is okay. I think both the ones with the Quicksilver is good, and then that's it.
Yeah, I like that too. I mean, I liked all of them for the most part. I don't really care for what's her name? I can't believe I forget her name.
Storm or Jean Grey or
Jean, yeah. I don't like any. I'm glad they moved on from Jean. I was sick of talking about Jean.
I would say, isn't like all X-Men arcs based around?
Yeah, they're all about that.
They moved on.
Old. It's really old after a while.
I was sick of talking. Yeah. Anywho,
this is not Megamind.
I was about to say, like, now that tangent's over.
Yeah.
Just like, all right.
How'd you guys feel about the Space Dad impression? Also, do you guys know who that was? Like, who he was impressing on?
I don't.
You know, I saw it.
Because I figured it was someone, but I have no idea.
Familiar.
It has to be a reference. It has to be.
Let me look up a picture of him real quick. Let me see if I can figure this shit
You
out.
proud.
It's weird that you say that too, because I also think it looks familiar, and it's just very strange, and I can't put my finger on it.
I literally just googled Space Dad Megamind, and it literally pulled up a comparison between him and Jay Leno.
Oh, it's Jay Leno. Okay,
Exactly.
That makes sense.
The same. It's
I
Jay
guess he
Leno.
does. Yeah, I guess Jay Leno does that. Like, yeah. That was definitely a jab.
What does that mean? Without fathom.
It's without fat.
Wait a minute. That makes sense.
Yeah,
I can't even do the voice properly. Without fat.
He had like a lisp, but not. I've never heard Jay Leno talk, so I don't
He was
know.
100% biting his tongue.
Yeah.
That's what Jay Leno talks like sometimes on purpose. I think he does it.
Does he?
comedic. I think so.
I guess that
I don't
makes
like
sense.
Jay Leno. He's not very funny.
Oof. I'll have to review some of his stand-up.
I can't say I've ever seen any of his
Does he
stand-up,
do
so I don't
stand-up?
really have-
I assume any comedian that's on like a talk show did stand-up at some
Late
point.
night thing.
Yeah.
I guess that's true.
I mean,
He's so
same
not
thing with
funny.
Jimmy Fallon. So.
I've never seen Jay Leno. Granted, I don't watch him a ton, or I have when he was a late night host.
Yeah.
Literally every time I turn it on, because sometimes I'd watch Conan because I like Conan and stuff. And
Conan's
I like,
good. I've never heard Conan
Yeah.
specials, but he has good sketches.
Yes. But I like almost all the late night hosts
Mhm.
except for him. He's just so not funny.
Wait, what was the cast of this movie?
A lot of good comedians.
Tina Fey, Will Ferrell, Jonah Hill, David Cook or David something. Who was Minion?
Brad Pitt played Metro Man?
Brad Pitt played Metro Man.
Minion was another comedian that I like. He's
David
one of the
Cross?
geekier. Yeah, David Cross. There you go.
David Cross, that's what it was. Okay.
He is a lot of geeky stand-up.
I've never heard him do stand up. I've only seen him in movies.
It's not bad. He's got a weird, like the way he delivers jokes is strange.
He's in I see him everywhere. Or I
He's
used
in a
to.
lot of animated stuff.
Justin Long played Minion.
No, that was
Oh, no, wait,
no,
no, Minions.
David Cross.
Minions, as in plural?
Wait,
What Minions?
what are you talking about?
Onions.
Sounds like Groot, not Groot.
Yeah.
Gru from
I'm
Despicable Me.
I don't know. Like I googled Megamind Cast, and it has a bunch of people, and then it says Justin Long, and then it says Minions.
Okay.
Like, plural.
That's bizarre.
Well,
I don't know.
whatever.
There was someone else that I can't think of who was really famous.
J.K. Simmons plays the warden. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, that's what it does. Yeah.
So bring me pictures of Megamind.
See, I don't know like any real people, so
I only know a few.
I don't know actors. I only know comedians. So
I don't know.
These are all
actors at
comedians.
yeah, exactly.
I mean, like-
That's why I know them.
Yeah, exactly.
I know their faces more than their names, honestly.
Me too.
Wait, Ben Stiller played Bernard?
That's what it was.
That
Ben
makes
Stiller
sense.
as Bernard. I don't know
Who the
why.
fuck is Ben Stiller?
I don't know why he
No, no,
played
no,
Bernard.
Ben
Stiller?
Stiller
No,
is
I
in my
know.
favorite movie.
God.
I know
Tower
the name. I
Heist.
can't remember the name. Like, who
He was
is,
Night
though.
of the Museum guy, and also
These
Tower
are all-
Heist guy,
These are all old actors, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tropic Thunder guy?
Tropic Thunder guy.
Oh, okay.
You know
Meet the
Tropic
Parents.
Thunder, but you don't know fucking Night at the Museum.
I couldn't like put the face like together, but then like having them both, yeah, you know.
I think
Ben
Meet
Stiller's-
the Fockers as well.
Meet the Parents and Meet the Fockers.
Yeah.
What's that movie where, like, his most famous movie where he's the model?
This man's kind of got big
Oh,
ears.
I have no idea. I've
Zoolander,
never
yeah.
seen it.
Zoolander is really, really popular. Was really, really popular.
We can always do, instead of like movie franchises, if you guys want to see someone like specific actor, we could do
Ben
one that
Stiller
has like
marathon?
a marathon of the movies of like a comedic actor.
I do not
that you
want to
like
do a
or
Ben
somebody
Stiller
else.
marathon movie marathon.
I will.
Come on, bro. There's so many gems. Look at this. We got Tropic Thunder.
Yo, you guys, we
Night
should
at the Museum 1, 2, and
Dodgeball.
Tower
Dodgeball.
Heist.
Come on, guys.
Dodgeball. He's yeah.
He is in Dodgeball. Let's go back
Let's
to
do a
Megamind.
Vince Vaughn movie theater. Like,
Yeah,
Dodgeball.
fuck yeah, Vince Vaughn.
I do like Vince Vaughn.
Dude, I don't know any of these
Anchorman.
All these. Jesus.
Josh, we'll learn you some.
people. Okay, I hope so.
All right,
You're gonna learn some Ben Stiller. I'll tell you what.
fuck you.
Maybe we should find some good actors. I mean, he's
Hook
good,
me up,
but
Pete.
Rude.
Are you saying
I
Ben
know.
Stiller's not good?
no, I think he's good.
I'll kick through that door and.
But he
fight
has
you
like a
in the next-
specific, like, appeal that's the same.
You
in every
guys,
movie.
we got to get back onto the Megamind.
He's in Megamind.
He's in Megamind.
He's,
It's
all right. We'll
He's
talk about
Bernard.
Bernard. How's Bernard doing?
I love Bernard. You got
Fuck
him to watch it.
Bernard.
That's it.
Okay, but like Bernard,
talked about the
Megamind
two roles.
Bernard, really good.
He had 3 lines.
He had 3 lines a couple of times.
Did they actually
Bernard-
switch voices? Because it sounded like it was Will Ferrell doing a Bernard.
No, it was 100% Will Ferrell.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I thought.
Well, never mind.
Yeah,
He was just talking normal.
Well, I still liked.
they actually have similar voices, but like, yeah,
It's funny because that Bernard does not sound like Ben Stiller at all.
no,
He just like did a deep voice, like a generic deep voice.
yeah. Oh, also, back to the Ben Stiller movies.
Oh, good.
He's in
Okay.
Smash
The
Mouth.
Ben Stiller podcast. Hello.
He's in the Smash Mouth music video. Yeah, he's the Superman.
You love to see it.
Why?
All right, let's continue.
Why is
Sorry,
that
Josh.
the
What?
thing?
Were you saying something?
What?
Were
No,
you...
I don't remember. I don't remember
Oh,
what I was saying.
okay.
If I was saying something, I don't remember already.
You just
I'm
got
gonna be
sidetracked
real
by
honest.
Ben Stiller. It's fine.
Well, so we were
It happens to all of us.
Space Dad. I think is where we were at.
I think Space. Yeah, you're right.
Jay
Space
Leno.
Dad. Jay Leno,
I love
Space
Space Dad and Space Stepmom.
Dad. Yeah, Space Stepmom was probably like the best character in the movie.
Space
Yeah.
Stepmom is an ugly bitch.
Whoa.
Hey,
Whoa.
whoa, man.
That's
Except
Space Stepmom being the best? I don't know about that one.
I agree with
Oh
Tyler.
well, you know.
So why do you guys think Megamind never saw any of the red flags? He was a crazy asshole.
Wait, what?
He like took in a smell. Like when he crashed into his apartment after he shot. him.
Oh, you're saying why do you think that he thought Hal was a good match?
Yeah. 'Cause
Um,
he was desperate.
I don't
maybe
think
because he
had a
was
choice.
desperate, and also because he was like it's fate.
Yeah.
So I think he probably bought into his own bullshit for a second.
Yeah.
Really?
I love how
I-
he took a deep inhale because he had like a line of clothes inside of his apartment trying, and he's just
A
like,
potter could not ask for magic clay.
Exactly. I'm like, ew.
I really think it's just he knows that fucker got hit and he's rolling with what he got. So
Well, they were.
He could have been
I was gonna
extracted.
say they originally were just gonna be like, "Hey, let's just extract him." Also, forget me stick, fucking great scene.
I like it.
This guy
Really
doesn't
good.
really look hero material. That's
I mean, he
Thomas.
could be.
He definitely was not. He was an
Definitely
asshole.
does not look hero material.
If you try,
I couldn't help but notice like the four chin hairs that Hal had forever.
Did he have 4 chin hairs? I didn't
Yeah,
see
it
him.
like really bothered me for some reason.
Oof.
You're like,
It's like you, Tyler. It's like you.
You think
Oh,
was it like
Tyler's
really
got
long?
5 chin hairs.
Oh,
Leave
It's
Tyler
5
alone.
or 6, one extra
I'll
long
have
one.
you know. I'll have you know. That extra long hair I had in
Yeah,
high school,
yeah,
I made a point to keep that shit.
yeah. I pulled it out like
I
twice.
know. And I was pissed.
How are you keeping it?
You're not supposed to.
Because it was all I had.
Anywho,
There was no glass continuity during the Roxanne dinner. When Megamind was waiting for Roxanne, there was glasses on the table, and then when he was getting the wine poured, they were different glasses.
were they?
Yeah.
Definitely did not notice. I just remember him shooting his laser into the.
Hey, stay
Candle.
strapped or get clapped.
Into the what? The candle? Oh, yeah. I gotcha.
Yeah, I remember that
So
too.
how does a
Lighten the
laser
candle.
not?
Are you talking about the glasses of water?
No, the wine glasses switched. Like, they
Oh.
changed.
Maybe they had several types.
The
of wine.
only reason I noticed that, by the way, was because of the food theory that was just like happening. Because I watched it, and it was like, you've been drinking your wine wrong. And so I learned about the different types of glasses, and then I just so happened to catch it the second watch through.
Yeah, so maybe that's why it's not continuously the same glass because it was.
Well,
Like
they're both wine glasses, is the thing.
Well, they just got a different kind of wine throughout the night, and then they ended with a different glass.
Maybe. Well, they got champagne, and they gave him a champagne flute, so maybe.
Champagne.
I don't remember this scene very much.
I know.
Yo,
It's not important
Not
at
to the
all.
point of
It's
recognizing.
not important.
Yeah.
How would you feel knowing that you were accidentally dating the most quote unquote evil person there was after like having a pretty good amount of time together, right?
Well, I think it was pretty fucking good when he was like, how would you care if I was a popular primary color, or the complexion of a popular primary color? And she was like, I wouldn't mind. I would judge you on your actions. He was like, that's a little shallow, don't you think?
I thought he was going to do with petty.
Or, yeah, petty.
Oh, was it petty?
Yeah, I think it's petty.
This is exactly what the character said. Yeah, I think it's pretty shitty of him. That's honestly. That's
I
pretty
mean,
easy.
yeah, of course. I mean, he kind of like took advantage of the situation quite
He
a
did
bit.
that for several times.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it wasn't her. I mean, it wasn't his fault, like, entirely. It was his
It was
fault
1,000% his fault.
Nah, but like, I feel like if it would have been, like, if it wouldn't have been a movie, and it would have been, like, he would have had time to, like, ease her into him being Megamind, it probably would have been cool. But because it's a movie, and it had to have that scene where she gets mad at him before they make up and then, like, get back together.
If it was not a movie, she would have dumped him and never gotten back with him because that's
You think
super
so?
weird. It's super
Yeah,
weird.
it
Thing.
Oh,
I-
because he's massive
literally
and blue?
No, not that.
No, I mean,
This
like,
man
yeah,
literally took over someone else's personality and pretended to be him to go out with this chick.
No,
for
but
weeks.
that was the whole point, is Bernard didn't have a personality. He just acted like a different... He
That's not
acted like
what
a
I'm
different
saying. It
person.
has nothing to do with this. Bernard's
feel like
personality
it's
has nothing to do with... No, it doesn't. It could have been anyone. He could have taken anyone's face and taken over who they were. But Bernard happened to be there. The reason that she wouldn't have stayed with him in reality is because he just straight up lied. Like, he lied to her.
Yeah.
You don't just get back with someone. You pretended to be someone for weeks during our dates, and then we kissed, and you changed people in the middle of that kiss.
It's cool.
Dude, that would be pretty traumatizing, wouldn't it? Like, oh my god, I'm dating a shapeshifter. What the fuck?
It's fine.
It's like, who's that? The blue. Going back to X-Men. Who's the blue lady in X-Men? That can change shape.
Shit.
Shape.
It's not Rogue.
Alien.
No.
Not
Not Rogue. It's not Rogue.
Mystique.
Yeah,
Mystique,
Mystique.
yeah,
There
yeah.
you go.
What if she had the response of like, "Whoa, you can
Catherine-
change anybody"? Just like the meme, you know, like give me that.
You guys
I
haven't
want the
seen
real.
Like the flabby grandma arms meme.
Yeah,
none of you
exactly.
the boy
What do you say, Torrey?
boys reference? The boys?
No, it's from, I think it's superhero movie. I'm not sure. It's whichever,
Yeah,
like,
Yeah.
it's
Oh, I know what
whichever
you're talking-
one that has them going into The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
I'm pretty pretty sure it's the superhero. I think you're right. I'm pretty sure it's a superhero movie.
No, they have it's the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, but they have the scene where the kid that's supposed to be evil goes in with the witch, and then she has the powers, the shapeshift powers, and then she's like, "I can be whatever you want," and then he's like, "Flabby grandma arms."
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. This is a really old movie, and
It's a super old movie, and I've only seen it once, but it was a weird scene, so I remembered it. Yeah.
I enjoy it though.
Superhero movie was the one with the dragonfly, I think, that was making fun of the original Spider-Man.
Yes.
Where it was the dude that played the Naked Gun, and he shot the nail at fucking Drake, and Drake dodged it, and he's like, "How did you do that?" And he's like, "It's easier than it looks." And then he shoots his friend's hand. He's like, "No, I don't think so."
I'm pretty sure that's a really bad movie.
Both of those movies are awful, but they got great random parts.
Sounds really stupid.
It is pretty stupid.
It's a fantastic scene.
Gonna be real honest with you. Pretty dumb. But, it has its moments. For sure. Isn't it like akin to like the Disaster movie too?
Yeah, they're
like
all by the same director.
Yeah, they're all kind of like not great. I'm gonna be real honest.
Did you cry at the rain scene when Megamind got broken up with?
It was sad.
Dude.
I didn't cry. I was laughing about the trash reappearing because all of his inventions are not immune to water. Apparently,
No, it's the rehydrate. It's the dehydrator. If it's rehydrated, it rehydrates.
no, he didn't dehydrate those because he
Dehydrated.
was they just turned him invisible because if they were dehydrated, they would have been the cubes.
Cubes. Yeah,
the
I agree.
cubes. They were.
No, I didn't see
100%
any cubes. No, I'm pretty sure they just like lost their cloak.
No, they were cubes. Why would they rehydrate in the rain then? If they were just invisible.
I thought they just short circuited.
Yeah, they showed
Zach-
they showed like little electricity things
Yeah.
when it started.
That was
raining.
them being rehydrated.
What?
No, they were different animations, Tori.
Oh,
They
no.
weren't.
I'm pretty sure
They
showed
showed
that.
a huge scene of him cleaning up the garbage with a big and shrinking it into the cubes.
But
They
even
weren't turning into cubes though.
They were 100% turning into cubes.
my
God, oh my
during,
God.
no. Even during the
This is
dinner
another
scene.
knife
though.
incident.
What?
No, it's different.
No, it's not. It's the same thing. Like this is what happened, and you guys didn't see it for some reason.
No, but they're different animations, and there was no cubes lying in the ground. If they
But,
were
like,
rehydrating cubes, then they would have just been
straight.
sitting there.
Yeah, you were seeing cubes.
I'm sure they were, but they showed a whole scene of him cleaning up the trash with a dehydrator gun.
It was a
But,
ray
like,
type of thing, but it was
It was a
not
big
a.
version of his dehydrator.
Wouldn't the dehydrator gun like leave a ton of tiny cubes for each trash bag?
That's the
Yeah.
point. When it rained, he didn't pick up the cubes, and when it rains again, his cubes got rehydrated, and the things appeared back again.
See,
Does
I'm
that not
under
make more sense than him turning shit invisible and then them appearing out of nowhere when it rains?
But they have the invisible car,
They've been
so they have the
no.
invisible technology
Did they
as well.
Okay, did the invisible car short circuit and reappear when it rained? No, it turned into invisible again. So
Here's the dinner scene. That's loud.
Yeah.
even if you didn't see the movie, thinking logically, why would it make sense to not be the rehydration?
I think it makes way more sense for it to turn invisible than it
I
to
think
be.
so, too, 'cause, I mean, like
Because
even
if it was
even-
dehydrating, then it would have showed the cubes. Simple
but
as
like
that.
even his cloak device during the dinner scene like short circuited when Roxanne threw water at him.
Yeah, that was the
Behind
whole
it.
point.
That's a whole different device.
Touched it, and then he recloaked himself into the
Why are you guys pulling from your line is just like floundering?
No, it's
Yes,
oh, great. No, all the different scenes were like all of his technology short circuiting in water. The same thing
No.
with the
No, it
the
wasn't.
same thing with
One
her
watch.
throwing water at the watch.
one scene. The other things were just the cubes. I'm gonna pull this up. Hold on,
Dude, I'm pulling it up right now already.
Josh. So
it's
the dinner scene is way
Let's
after.
right now. It short circuits.
The watch has nothing to do with it, Josh.
What do you mean?
All of
The watch
his
has
technology. No, it
nothing
does
to
have to
do
do
with
with
it.
it.
Oh no,
There's
there's
nothing to do.
right.
with it.
There's
Jesus
cubes on the
Christ,
ground.
hold on.
Are there
Pull
cubes
the
on the
goddamn-
ground?
There's cubes on the ground.
If there's
Holy
cubes on the
fucking shit.
ground, then there you go. Why didn't you just say that then, Tori?
How am I going to prove that to you? You would not have said you would never have dropped that. You would have been like, oh, I don't think there was cubes on the ground.
You can
Dude,
just
I
look
really
it
thought
up.
I
I
everything
was
was
trying
just
to. How would I show it to you? You're the one trying to defend this outlandish claim of them turning it invisible.
It's not that
Why
weird.
not? That's a invisible
Weird.
car.
They turned nothing invisible during the entire movie. The car was already invisible. There was no
Oh.
invisibility device. But during the whole movie, he was rehydrating and dehydrating shit. And then it was raining. And then they reappeared because it was raining. I don't get how you did get nothing.
I just didn't see it. I really just thought they were invisible and they short circuited.
No.
That's legitimately like all it was, man.
Silly.
Perhaps.
Absolutely silly.
It is part 19.
Well,
Yeah.
If you take a step back from the scene that I'm talking about is before the date even happened. Before Minion and him got into an argument. They were walking around the town cleaning up the trash for his date. Because they were riding in the park, right?
There are
Bernard.
absolutely cubes on the ground. All right, Torrey, you got it.
Validation.
Who did that?
Tyler, why don't you back me up, bro?
I
He
don't
didn't
know.
know.
I wasn't gonna get into it.
I'll kill you.
I wasn't.
No, now I'm going to kill you instead. Because I have that capability.
Yo, I'm really.
So does that mean every time it rains, Megamind goes back around with his shrink ray and shrinks all the trash back up?
I
No,
think the
because
idea is he was just trying to clean up this, like make the streets look clean, type of thing. Yeah.
He's trying to clean up the streets for Roxanne, dude. Yeah, like,
Because
these
when they
streets
were
be
at the
dirty,
park,
yo.
it was like, oh, look at this place. It's
Yeah,
turned into a
dog.
trash heap.
A trash pit.
So directly after that scene, they went around zapping everything with a dehydration gun. Or a bigger version.
Yeah. And then after that, they had that fight scene, which isn't super important.
Turn your phone off, man.
I'm sorry.
We are in a professional setting, sir.
I am professional. That's why my mom keeps calling and texting me.
Naturally. Very cool, Kanye.
Yes. But, yeah. So they had the fight scene. Anything you guys had to add about that? Like, before the,
And Ugo strikes back with a backhand.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you know, it sucks that it happened, but, like, what are you going to expect, right?
Yeah, well, I mean,
You're lying your way through a relationship. You never, like, told the truth about who you actually are, but, like, the personality was real, but the face wasn't. I don't know. It's just obviously
that's not the fight scene, Josh.
What are you talking about? What fight scene? Are you talking about the
one right after that.
Backhand.
Yeah, the backhand one. Like, well, first he goes to Hal's because he sits there for like.
Oh, that fight scene.
He sits at the Capitol building for like
Hours.
Yeah, for
The
like
whole-
the entire day basically, and he's like, "This is so embarrassing." And then he goes over to Hal's, and Hal stole a bunch of shit.
I do like how he was playing with the toy car, and the toy car was just a normal.
He's like, "Brr."
And then he just fucking dunked that shit in the water.
dunked it. He dunked it pretty hard.
I like it.
And then
Megamind's
now-
a good character.
Yeah, he is.
I love him. He's my favorite.
You think he's your favorite hero?
Of course. Hero, maybe not, but
Well, but he is the hero in the end.
yeah, true.
We ain't wrong there, brother.
Yeah. So, and then they do their little fight, the backhand, and then he almost dies.
Yeah, Hal's really
Oh, and
scary.
he revealed that he was obviously like faking being Space Dad, and then Hal was like, "You lied to Space Stepmom."
Do you think he made Space Dad specifically to trick Hal, or do you think he already had Space Dad like hooked up into
Good
his
question, actually.
Apparently, he just like found Jay Leno in that world and just did that
Well,
shit.
That's a realistic answer.
Was Jay
But, like,
Leno wearing pajamas like that, or like what the
Apparently, maybe he put him in a costume.
aura around him too.
Yeah, he did have a weird aura. Maybe he just made something. I don't know.
heck? Programmed a hologram?
Yeah, type of thing.
That is a good question, though.
Dude, I think it'd be pretty weird to see like where he would have found this, because he has to scan people to get them into the hologram system. Right?
Well, yeah, but I feel like if you have that level of holographic technology, you could probably make something if you wanted to.
Scan pieces of a person, and put
Yeah.
that together.
I don't
He's
know.
a small
dude.
man with big hair.
Yeah.
I don't remember what happened after that, honestly.
So they lose, they run away, and then they go towards him and Roxanne go and find the old Schul house.
The
Carla.
Schul house.
And if you noticed at the end of the kid scene, he flies off with it, which I did not notice the first two times I watched it, but the third time I
didn't
did.
notice
And
He
then that
exploded the blue button.
Well, yeah, and then that's why he was like, so that's where he hit it, like type of thing, and it made more sense. So, and then they go down there, and then they do the whole Music Man spiel after it's like Like, there's ice cubes in this, and it's like, yes, that's what happens when water gets cold.
Megamind's so freaking funny.
It's like the really obvious, like, didn't try very hard jokes.
What are you talking about? That's a great joke.
It's super funny.
It's a shitty joke, but it's a great joke.
It's ice cubes. Yeah.
It's what happens when water gets cold.
It's comedy gold.
Yeah.
Comedy gold.
I like when he grabbed the cheat.
Grab the cape.
Yeah, when he ran
and
and
then
tripped over it.
Ran into frame with the cape on.
Yeah.
Like, don't touch anything. And then he's like, what? And then he ran over.
And then he grabbed Metro Man's cheeks and he's like, speak affirmation. That's my all-time most memorable part of the whole movie, I think, honestly.
Not the custom baby seal leather boots.
Not custom baby seal leather boots. That's
Speak
another one.
Affirmation.
But Speak Affirmation will forever be in my head.
That one was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
And then Roxanne hitting him with fucking 45 things, and
he's
just sitting there with no fucking expression.
That Roxanne had.
I was gonna say
that's true. She did smash
our
shit.
speaker and just yeeted it at his face.
Okay, yeah, like a big tower speaker just fucking sent it.
Yeah, man, she's been
100
working
miles an hour.
Like, yeah, Metro Man is strong. I get
say.
that. But she threw that so hard that it shattered on impact on this man.
Right, it's not like he was moving to break it.
She had to train to run away from Megamind, so she got stronger.
Where's Roxanne's training arc?
You think Roxanne was actually the hero all along?
I think so.
What if she's a supervillain?
Dude, you think what? You think there's
She
a
sucks
Megamind
energy
2?
Megamind 2.
Yeah, Megamind 2.
Roxanne
Bring it
is
out.
The supervillain.
It's the minor mind.
So stupid. Talk about shitty jokes, Tyler, and then you make that.
Yo, how many fingers do you think you could like put on Megamind's forehead?
What?
Like, you got like
He's
five
definitely
head.
5 head.
Yeah, but like there's more than that, right? There's probably more.
Nah, yeah, his head is bigger than normal
He's a
people.
Megamind.
He does have a Megamind. You ain't wrong.
Do you think they could have kids in the future?
No,
Because
no.
they're two different species, right?
No, yeah,
Be able to have kids.
no.
Big set.
Yo, what are the odds? that
They've
in, like,
got all the
real
brain
life-
bots. It's fine.
The brain bot. Do you
What are
notice the one that was
odds
painted
in
with
real life that the aliens that visit us are humanoid?
Not high, probably. And what, Torrey?
there was a bot that was like a female bot. It was the one female bot. That
Was
they
there?
painted with.
Oh, it had a.
There
Did
was
it have
one
a bow?
female brain bot that had like lips and shit. It was funny.
That's good. Okay.
Had like lips and shit.
Yeah, you didn't see it. It was like
No, I saw that, but it's just the way he said it.
it
Lips and
Like
shit.
it actually had lips, just like instead of teeth.
Yeah.
I did notice he had one of those bots, except it was this is back towards the beginning where he was projecting his face at the Metro Man Museum.
Right.
The projector was just like a floating bot, except just a freaking film, like a film camera just floating there.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool.
His.
Dude, can you imagine if Megamind was like raised a little bit better? Like how many good inventions he could have came up with?
Well, he had
Like,
like
he's-
4.
I mean, he was when he was rebuilding everything. I think that's a testament.
Yeah.
This little air balloon was like literally lifting a whole story of that skyscraper up.
And then all the
Dude.
brain bots were like taking it to the various different locations.
Yeah,
Just imagine how advanced civilization could be.
with Megamind at the helm.
Megamind.
Of course.
Actually, I take back what I was saying. Like now that I think about best line in the movie being the "Speak to Me" apparition.
Yeah.
The presentation line in the very end of the final fight.
That was
where
pretty.
he makes
You're a
the
villain,
giant
all
head,
right,
And he's
but
like,
just
the
not a
difference
super
between
one."
you and me is presentation.
That was a really hype moment. I
With
do
all the
appreciate.
lasers.
Yeah.
Too bad the
I do
lasers weren't weaponized. You would expect them to have been.
Nah, that's not part of the presentation.
Oh, my bad. What's the
And then
difference?
The big Megamind made of bots ate tight.
Yeah.
Tight.
It was chewing him in the background while he was saving Roxanne.
You know what kind of like blew my mind?
The little things.
What's that, Josh?
When Megamind was going to take over the city, right?
Yeah.
And they had that entire like 50 police blockade. There was like no bots to protect Megamind like at all.
No,
This man got blown away.
He just said put your weapons down. I was making a joke when me and Joe were watching it. I was like, people at the Capitol building. It was because he was just like weapons down, and they were all like letting him through.
This is
Not trying to get political, but I just think that was funny.
That's not political at
My
all.
bad.
It's so bad, dude.
But yeah, so that happened at the beginning, and then I thought it was weird that like Mega Man saved the city once, and he got a museum, and Metro Man was like working the entire fucking like
His
lifetime.
life.
Yeah, and he got it.
He has this face like the.
And they replaced the Metro Man museum with a Megamind museum.
Yeah,
They
why?
straight
They
up
saved the
said,
city.
fuck Metro Man.
They were
Well,
like,
Megamind
fuck
never
that
did-
guy.
Megamind. God, there's too many M's.
Yeah.
Megamind never destroyed the city as much as Titan did. He was never like a real threat.
I guess that's true.
Fair.
Yeah, it
Plus,
was like all shipmanship.
actually, they didn't tear down the museum. He
It was already. Yeah,
He destroyed the statue, but I think he also destroyed the museum as well.
He was.
Didn't
That
he?
was the whole last museum.
Also, I like when he blew it up and he was like, I'm too close! I'm too close!
Yeah.
I'm actually
Yeah.
too
This whole movie is just filled with gems.
Oh, also,
All the expressions with the animators put in, just everything is golden.
yeah. I thought it was interesting. I forgot to put this up at the top, but Hans Zimmer did the soundtrack. And I
Means
don't
nothing.
know if you know who that is.
Nope.
But he did a shitload of very good soundtracks in Hollywood. Here, let me bring him up real quick.
For example,
I think he did most of the Avengers movies, like type of thing.
bam,
I
bam.
think overall, I would definitely say that I'm
He
kind of
did-
mad at myself that I didn't watch this movie sooner.
Yeah, get wrecked.
I just remember one time the reason why I watched this movie was because like first I was seeing the memes on Reddit, and then like I was at Target one day and there's this kid watching Megamind like while I was waiting in line,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give this movie a shot because I always thought this movie was fucking terrible.
If he's watching it right now, I can also watch it.
You know, because I thought it was like the monsters versus the aliens or whatever the fuck.
That one wasn't that bad, honestly.
Really, I heard that one was actually like really
It's pretty
not
bad,
good.
but it's also not the worst.
Okay,
I was about to
well.
say, I heard Monster vs. Aliens was pretty bad.
Are you guys
Yeah.
ready for this, by the way?
What up,
Sure.
dog?
Hans Zimmer did the soundtracks for Gladiator, Inception, The Dark Knight, Interstellar, Lion King, Rain Man,
Lion King.
Batman Begins,
What?
Man of Steel, The Dark Knight Rises, Dunkirk, The Da Vinci Code, The Last Samurai, Pirates of the Caribbean,
What?
Batman vs Superman, the Wonder Woman that just came out, most of the 007 movies, Sherlock Holmes, Blade Runner, The Prince of Egypt, shitloads of movies.
Yeah, it sounds like he's got a very good track record.
He's
here.
like one of the best people. So that is who did the soundtrack for that. So thought that was
He did
So what
interesting.
you're saying is,
What's up?
for
Pretty
Dark
much-
Knight Rises, he coordinated the tribal music for all of the.
Yeah. Pretty much anything that Hans Zimmer touched was gold, basically. Like their soundtracks are all really good.
So
And
he's
the
like a
sound
musical-
mixing as well.
Is he like actually make it, or is he just
Yeah,
a
he
producer?
writes music too.
Okay.
But obviously in this one I don't think it had very many like original pieces.
Right.
Otherwise the budget probably would have been a lot higher.
Yeah, I just remember like a lot of the Guns N' Roses at the end right now,
Yeah.
where it sounded more hype on 1.25 speed. It really did, dude. Like it was moving.
It's a good way to watch movies. We just gotta start watching movies at 1.25 speed and see how they go. It's weird how like fluid the animation was. Like
I don't think I'd be mad either
it bopped
because
up
like
to like 60
it took a good
FPS.
amount of time.
Why would you though? Just why?
I mean, you could get all the movie experience and save a little bit of
It's
time.
not. It's
I mean,
different. It's,
It's
not the same
only a
experience.
little bit pitched up and then
Yeah.
like a little bit faster.
It's not even like that big of a difference. Like
It's
honestly,
only a little bit worse for no reason.
No, it's
I
not
don't
worse.
know. Like, how much time would you save by going a quarter of the speed faster on like a
Not a
2 hour long movie? Like a 2 hour long movie.
A quarter of it. So
That's not how
30
the math
minutes.
works. That's not how the math works, dude.
Yes, it would.
No, it's not.
0.25 more.
It's not a quarter of the whole movie by increasing it 0.25%.
I'm pretty sure it is.
I don't think it is.
I'm pretty positive that's how that works.
I mean, that
'Cause,
sounds
like,
right.
25% of 100% is a quarter. So if
I don't
you
know,
add
man.
another quarter to 100%, then it's an extra quarter. So
That's
you would
awesome.
save 30 minutes, right?
I mean, I'm just saying, if I can watch a 2-hour-long movie in an hour and 30 minutes, that's 30 more minutes to freaking do that what the fuck ever.
Very true. But anyway, so any closing remarks on Megamind?
Nope, I love it.
Okay, cool.
I think the final battle
I
scene
don't think I
was
have
really.
much of an opinion since I'm the one that put forth.
Yeah, no, I mean, obviously it's your third favorite, so you like it a lot. Pretty high marks on the rating scale, though. So, Tyler, any last?
I mean, I gave it a 9 earlier, so I obviously like it a lot.
Yeah.
It's definitely something that when I go home to my mom and my brother's place, I'm for sure going to make them watch it.
Have they not seen it?
I guarantee they have not seen it.
Wait, you said you didn't see it, right? You've never seen it?
I've never seen it. I guarantee my mom and Bryson
See,
haven't
that's
seen
insane to me. So,
it. Like, I guarantee. Because I swear half the movies that are, like, newer...
yeah. 2010 is not new.
Yeah,
It's 11 years old.
Like, that's what I mean. Like 2010 and up movies.
Really?
I guarantee, like, half of them. The only reason if I don't tell my mom about it and Bryson, I
Yeah.
guarantee they haven't watched it.
Jeez.
Guarantee.
So they've only ever seen Fast and Furious franchise over and over and over again?
No, like, my mom, like, I swear every time I go over there, like, they pay for cable and stuff, and they had, like, the movie channels and all that, but they always watch movies from, like, the 90s and the 80s and shit.
Right.
Ooh.
I'm just like, bro, I mean, they're good. Don't get me wrong.
So they're like well versed in like Predator and like the rest of the Rockies.
No,
Oh,
no, I
it's-
mean like 90s comedies.
Oh, okay.
Like,
So like
I
Happy
can't
Gilmore.
I can't tell you how many times I've watched Friday there. They
Oh
watch,
God,
They watch Friday.
Friday's good like twice, and then
Yeah,
it's
but they
pretty.
watch
You're good.
so much. Like, I come up there with like new TV shows for them to watch. Like, please just watch something different. And I'll I'll put on an episode. Like, I showed them Rick and Morty, and they just did not have it. I was like, all right, Big Mouth. They didn't have it.
Dude,
was
I
like, all
do
right.
not like Big Mouth. Tia
I
likes
was
Big
like,
Mouth.
I was like, Peaky Blinders. No,
What the fuck is
well,
that?
Like, what about this show? And like, they just, if like for whatever reason, if it's a newer show, like they just don't like it. I don't know why.
That's unfortunate.
They like they exclusively watch older shit, and I don't understand.
Do you
Older
guys?
shit isn't that good, dog. I'm kidding.
I mean, I can't talk shit because Top Gun's my fucking, what was it, my number 2?
Number 2.
Okay, but that's
yeah.
that's like a classic though.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
a classic. It's like liking Rocky.
Yeah, I agree.
Rocky's
with
not
that.
a great movie, but I love Rocky.
Rocky almost made the list. Specifically, Rocky, I think it was 3.
Yet 3 and 4 are the best
old boy
movies
walks
because
in
they
the
have the
ring.
least amount of fucking story.
Where like old boy
They're the
walks in
most
the
training.
ring full on America mode, and then just
That would be 4. You're talking about the one that he fights the Russian, right?
yeah,
Not the one that he fights Mr. T. Mr. T is number 3.
Mr. T was pretty good too. Yeah.
Like I recognize that these movies are classics, and I also recognize that I would not like them personally, but
Yeah.
there's a big fan base around them.
We can do the Rocky series at some point. All right, so
I've never seen them. Just saying.
yeah, but
No. I know
You guys-
the references, obviously, but
you guys want
Can I say something about the next movie? We're watching Godzilla next, right?
Yeah,
I'm gonna like
2019.
personally go out on a limb and be like, I'm just gonna say it right now. I don't think I'm gonna enjoy this movie.
You don't think you're gonna like
I don't-
Godzilla?
I don't- I
I'm
don't
excited
know
about
if
the
I'm- I don't know if
effects.
I'm going to either, Josh. I don't know how to expect, like what to expect.
yeah, I'm not
like
sure.
it.
Okay, Torrey, we'll watch it together. We'll watch it together. We'll pick a day. I'll rent it on Amazon, and we'll watch it together.
I'll probably like it. I guess I'm
So-
not really hard to please.
How do you
Okay,
guys
we'll
feel
do it.
about
Yeah.
doing a like favorite character of every movie and then like ranking those?
A segment?
Yeah,
I feel like that's gonna be.
just
I'm
like
not
of
sure
these
how we would
12,
do
and
that.
then we can
Yeah,
do
that's
one
pretty-
for every franchise type of thing.
What if there's like no good characters?
Just
I
pick
don't
a
think-
favorite
It's
character.
not going to be a good movie with 0 good
Yeah,
characters.
come on, man.
I was about to say, like, out of curiosity, how would we do that with like I don't know, Top Gun. There's like 3 people in that movie.
That's fine. That's
Pick
3
one.
people to pick from. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could say the fucking dog if there's a dog in Top Gun. I don't give a
Can I be
shit.
your
Like,
Maverick?
my favorite character was the plane.
And
So agile. So
Dude,
so
It
majestic.
really flew well.
very freeing to fly.
So
My favorite character in Interstellar is going to be Tars, the robot.
I'm not gonna lie, you guys.
What's up?
For the last 10 minutes, I've been looking up 125% speed,
That's fair.
and I still don't think it's a quarter.
Okay.
It's 200
Oh, what do you
We'll talk
mean,
about that
dude?
later. Hold
Whatever. Don't.
on. Sorry.
I would like to put my vote out for Metro Man for my favorite character.
Oh, what?
Really?
Yeah,
Metro Man,
yeah,
your
fucking
favorite character?
basic
Yeah.
bitch.
Why
He
would
is
you like
kind of
him?
basic.
I enjoy Metro Man. Anyway, what do you guys think?
Megamind. I already said that.
Okay, Tyler.
Like well, I mean, Minion. Duh.
Okay, Josh.
He's a
fuck.
fish.
Dude, can I go with Bernard?
Oh God.
Which Bernard?
Which Bernard?
Is.
Which
Bernard?
Bernard?
We're all Bernard. No, like a real Bernard.
So
You like the
random
annoying
side-
ass Bernard?
We're like the real. And we're all got a little bit of Bernard inside of us. Okay.
Not,
Some
not
of us a lot more than others. There's random side bit I meant to mention earlier, but Bernard looks exactly like Torrey. I'm gonna
He
say
does
it.
not look like Torrey.
What? Yeah, okay, a little bit
the
though.
hair. I think it's
In
the
what
hair.
world?
Nah.
Bro,
think
the
it-
hair is literally the same. All right,
All right.
hold on.
No.
I'm gonna-
like
Hold
Torrey
up.
Bernard?
Before you
Torrey
do
Bernard?
that, since we're at a deadlock, I'm gonna switch to Megamind because that was my second favorite. So he'll be our favorite character of this movie.
I guess we were at a deadlock, huh?
Yeah.
Count as a vote. Pick someone else.
Oh, I thought we were just gonna,
No, it's fine.
picking all of
No,
our
we
favorite
can't. That would be way too many fucking people to keep track of.
okay.
No. Tyler, what'd you
I thought it had to
think
be different.
Tell
I
me
can
that's
see why
not
you'd
Torrey.
like Minion.
He doesn't
Tell
Minion's
me
like
that's
Torrey.
not Torrey.
I just did. He doesn't look like Torrey.
I don't know.
What are you talking about, dude?
The hair.
He's like a string bean. Oh no.
Sorry's gone.
Why'd you leave? You hit the wrong button.
Yeah, I definitely did.
Oh, I just realized I sent that picture to Austin specifically. Hold on. Let me
Alright,
just-
so Megamind's clearly our number 1 so far. So, anything else anyone wants to add before we end?
Tops the charts. Nope, I'm good.
No?
How did you save that picture? From,
We all cool?
Like take a screenshot or something?
Tori, are you
Huh?
alright?
What?
Are you good?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you everybody for watching. If you enjoyed this, please follow us on Twitter at randomenation and also at Patreon. It's patreon.com/randomenation. And YouTube channel you probably found if you're hearing this, and we're going to be on Spotify and a couple other podcast sites.
We have a Twitch.
We
They
do
have
a
they
Twitch.
have a pod. We have a podcast thing on Twitch.
Do they?
Yeah.
Shit, we should put that up. That's cool.
It's like live.
It's like Random E Nation on pretty much everything: Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, blah blah blah. And we've got 3 other podcasts starting,
Why did
so
you choose
all at the same time. So, all right, well, bye guys. Thanks for listening.
Bye bye.
Bye.